Hello, my Piscean friends. I am Meg, your Elemental Empress, here to do your reading from June the 4th until June the 9th, 2018. I'm going to be doing a general spread and a love spread afterwards. I have here the Tarot of the Tattoo Age. I'm going to be taking one card to oversee a reading. Alright, so you guys got the Ten of Pentacles. Now, this is not your average Ten of Pentacles. This is actually a little bit creepy. So there could be a little bit of an ominous, like, hey, everything's happy, but I kind of don't trust it, right? Okay. It's definitely a different rendition. I love this deck because there's about 7 different artists that did it. So I use the deck a lot because of that, because it's always something interesting and different. All right, I have here the Tarot of 8 Coins by Lana Zellner. I'm going to do a 5-card spread for you guys. Thank you to everyone that's liked, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I appreciate that. And if you haven't got the chance to, you can just subscribe down below. I appreciate that as well. But really, just thanks for watching. Okay. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups here, yes, you can be, it can be your relationship. It can be a relationship around you. It can also be a business partnership, because this one here is, really more business partnership-y to me, right? So, but the Two of Cups can represent all those things, right? Especially where we have the Ten of Cups, so it can represent an outer circle to you. All right, so in the deep past, which is not really that deep because it's not that long in between readings. So we have the Five of Pentacles. So you could have felt left out of something. Somebody else could have been left out of something, or feeling kind of broke, right? But fives are indicative of change, but they're still affecting you today because it's in the foundation. Okay. So here we have the World. So an end and a new beginning. So that's beautiful. And she's looking over at the Ten of Cups. So where she's looking over at the Ten of Cups, I think it has to do with people that you love. The people that are around you. All right, so then what's crowning you right now is we have the Five of Cups. So there's definitely change in this reading because the fives are indicative of change, right? So this Five of Cups, and it also has the Two of Cups here. So you're looking at the spilt 3 cups, right? But then there's the 2 cups that are still there. So there's still that love relationship. There's still that business partnership. There's still cups to not cry over, right? Okay. All right, and then in the near future, we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. So not having to fight about it. So that's beautiful. And how do we get here? You got some clarity on something, right? So in the upright, the Two of Swords is a decision that needs to be made. In the reverse, the decision has already been made and you've gotten clarity on it. Because the Two of Swords is like blocking us from seeing. But when it's flipped, it's the opposite. Okay, so, all right. The Santa Morte cards for you, my Piscean friends, for your clarifiers. Yeah, there's 3 5s here. So this is really indicative of change. And the 10, and it has to do with people that you love, people that you care about. You have 2 2s here. So it's definitely, within the next 2 weeks. I wouldn't say 5 weeks. I think it's just more of a change, right? And this completion here, this end and new beginning with the world, it's going on with the people that you care about. Okay? All right, so the Two of Cups, you have the Three of Wands in reverse. So the Three of Wands in reverse is talking about having a plan, right? But in the upright, it's like actively waiting. You're doing stuff to move towards it. In the reverse, it's you can't do things to move towards it just yet. All right, so with the Five of Pentacles, you have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So not holding on to that moment where you felt left out in the cold. Not holding on to that moment where you felt broke, you know, tossed aside. All right, so with the World here, we have the Two of Pentacles. But the Two of Pentacles in this deck, right? It's a lot like the Two of Cups in most decks, or the Lover. So we're definitely dealing with a relationship. Yeah, so with the Five of Cups, we have the Five of Wands again in the reverse. So not wanting to fight about it. You have all these people around you that you love and care about, and there's some animosity that you were dealing with and trying to find balance, and somebody being left out, right? Okay, so we have the with the Five of Wands in the reverse, we have the Eight of Wands. So you're getting, news that you don't have to fight anymore. So it's positive, right? And it definitely seems to be with, people that you love and or care about, right? And then the clarity here, you have the Knight of Swords. So somebody coming in and saying something. It could even represent an attorney or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So not bad. Not bad. It's not like crazy business. I'm not seeing my Pisces really. So definitely has to do with people that you love and care about, though. Okay, so let's check out your love lives there, my Piscean friends. I have here the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. My Piscean singles first. All right, be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. And that's very true. It's the same thing as, like, the law of attraction. You put out what you put out, you get back, right? Okay, so Tarot of Dreams by Cairo Marchetti from my Piscean friends. Now, this is the only part of the reading where I put Venus to, because Venus is about love, but you can put your Sun, Moon, or Rising to it as well. Venus and Pisces. It's probably pretty amazing. Actually, I know people with that placement. It is amazing. Like a definite, relaxed state of love. Beautiful. Okay, so you have the Hierophant. So you could be dealing with the sign of Taurus. This also could be dealing with a situation that happened during the sign of Taurus within the last month. All right, so you have the Two of Coins in the reverse, right? So, dropping something, dropping it. Something, dropping someone else, too. Okay, so then you have the Six of Cups in the reverse, right? So it's the Sun in Scorpio, but it's also somebody not coming back from the past. Like if you're trying to rekindle something. All right, so here is our Five of Coins once more. So yeah, it could have been ending a relationship, during the Sun in Taurus sign. Being put out of that, and that's what you feel put out about, and having to do with the last reading as well. Okay, so Gilded Reverie, Lenormand, my Piscean friends, my single Piscean friends. Alright, so the Taurus person, you could have Taurus in your Sun, Moon, or Rising as well, if you are the female, and she could be a female around you that is a Taurus. And you're anchored in your decision to drop it, right? Or this female is anchored in the decision. And this person not coming back from the past was wise advice, because we have here the owls. And the birds are always about talking, but the owls are wise advice. And, you know, you could have felt put out by like a situation where there was like abundance, you know, and you were feeling, or from work too, because the fish can be about work, but you know, they're not the sign of Pisces, because the Lenormand decks don't go by signs, you know, even though Pisces is represented by the fish. So take it as you will. If that was you being put out, then that was you. But a situation where it's abundant, a situation of work, things like that. But yeah, it looks like this other person not coming back was something wise, you know. Okay, and it was wise to drop it. All right, so my Piscean singles, I mean Piscean couples. So let's check you out. Okay, Whispers of Love once more. Piscean couples. Right. Love who you are. You are divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things that life has to offer. So true. And look at how beautiful this card is. I love this card. And it's a lot like the Six of Swords card, you know, moving forward onto calmer waters, right? So there's a plethora of reasons as to why that card can come up. So we're going to see what the rest of the cards have to say. All right. One more time. Tarot of Dreams from the Piscean couple. Okay, so we have here the Three of Coins in the reverse. So, some of you, it can be, you know, that you're not working together in your partnership, right? Can be ended old third-party situations, right? It's also Mars in Capricorn, which could have happened during Mars in Capricorn, which was not that long ago, within the last month. All right, so then we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. The Four of Swords in the reverse is talking about, you know, coming out and saying something, you know. Four of Swords in the upright is a self-imposed rest and not really talking to anyone. The Four of Swords in reverse is saying something about it. And then you have the Two of Swords in the upright. So, needing to make a decision. And for some of you, I'm not saying all of you, you might be, it may be a decision to leave, it may be a decision to take a trip, it may be a decision to just move forward, right? Remember how I was saying that's like the Six of Swords card, moving forward to calmer waters. So moving forward to a calmer situation. And it feels this is definitely something that you've been stuck in your head about for a long time, because you have the Hanged Man here. And the Hanged Man has to go within to find his light, and that's what takes him so very long, right? But you, it looks like you're looking into why you weren't working together, why there was even third-party situation in the past, and you're coming out saying something about it, but there is a decision that needs to be made. Okay, so let's check you out. Lenormand's once more. My Piscean friends. Okay, yeah, so this old third-party situation, this not working together, there could have been a message, even a letter about it, text messages, things, you know what I mean? And you could have been waiting to say something about it. Sorry if I do. Okay. And, you know, what you're coming out and saying something about is, you know, maybe, like, you have to stand up for this person, like, that, you know, within your relationship with this other person that was a third party. It doesn't have to be a cheating situation, but you could have stood up for this person before, because this is the Mom of Air Protection card, right? It can even be, like, towards, you know, from your mom, things like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, so this decision will come to light shortly, you know, because the sun is, you know, it's bringing this to light. So the decision that you make, that is made around you, is going to you know, with the sun is always positive, right? So it will bring about a positive change, but it is a choice that needs to be made. Okay, yeah. So what you were hung up about was, you know, somebody who is a snake in the past. And sorry to say, this could be, you know, the other person in the relationship. This could be somebody who is trying to infiltrate your situation, right? So, but you were hung up about it. You were not wanting to say something about it, but it looks like you had a message about it and were waiting to say something, and you are going to come out and say it once you make your decision. But this right here, love who you are. Absolutely, everybody should do that, and it's good advice. All right, my Pisces, if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, then check out the about below. All right, take care.